Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight, going down, clear the deck, cleared.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Doris, what do you think about the possibility of the league adding an Offensive Player of the Year or quote-unquote Best Season Award on top of the MVP?
I hate it, Kevin, and the reason I hate it is look at how competitive last season's MVP race was in the NBA. Three guys equally capable of winning the award, Embiid, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic. All were worthy MVP candidates. I think to dilute a race of that caliber would be a mistake.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Russell, and it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Now Conley, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Edwards fires from way outside. He can't get that one to fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Davis for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And now that he has the long ball, it's really making Davis unguardable. His growth offensively, incredible.
Now here's Conley. Passes to Towns. Kicks it to Edwards. Goes back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, the frame and the athletic ability of Anthony Edwards, this guy can be a force on the boards.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. One shot.
The impact Anthony Edwards has had.
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the rejection by Chain. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Really left alone that time. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, over 2 decades now, and LeBron James, power, style, finish, grace, you name it.
Oh, here's Edwards, coming off 31 points last game. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The 3 from Davis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
A floater. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now here's Edwards after LeBron James's miss. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 6. Russell from long range bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here's Davis for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the inside. Towns. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Davis has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Here they come, now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
A moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Here is Edwards. 6 points for him. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Poke loose. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Lets the three fly. And it's Russell with the rebound. Lakers leading by 11. James outside, inside, and finished off by Davis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Russell against Conley. Outside Edwards. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Davis down low. Edwards there. And that one's good by Davis.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
The guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Now, here is Russell. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Conley after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Towns. And there's the pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Just 2 to shoot. Conley with the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Lakers leading by 14. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Unloads from 13. No good. Shot missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Davis. And again, it's the Lakers.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Everybody, time to get on your feet and make some noise.
group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Noel. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And the first one at the line is good. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Lakers leading by 20. Here we go. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by the Lakers. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Nice game matchup with the Suns. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Reed has it in the corner. Trying to end the drought. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers leading by 21. That's good from Davis on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Russell. That's tipped and stolen by Russell. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Russell.
So this guy becoming more of a two-way threat. It's all about D'Angelo Russell's activity level. Really nice sequence right there.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. With some arc, and Davis sends it back. Beasley with it. Dubbed by Rivers. Took him no time at all on that one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Rivers. Malik Beasley making his last shot. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
And that one is good.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Noel passes to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From 18 feet away. He's off on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Vanderbilt. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Atop the key, Prince. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Rivers with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Reed misses. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Davis. The rebound by Anderson.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Left side, Davis. Good.
Anthony.
That's 28 points for Davis.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Noel passes to Reed. Takes it off the glass.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Hachimura. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Reed. Sinks the three-pointer. Reed's got 8 points. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Reed's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The 3 from Davis. It's hauled in by Noel. Pass to Prince. Takes a 3. That shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Here is Edwards. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the foul to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Reeves. And no good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. McDaniels kicks to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Bamba pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hachimura. Towns with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Conley's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. With the drive. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over McDaniel. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his first points in this one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here is Conley. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Passes it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Minnesota calls timeout.
All right, Timberwolves fans, here comes the First Avenue point guard.
Some numbers for Gobert. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bounce pass, Conley. Off the run. Good, and his assist goes to Town. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards looking it over. And Rebound stolen by LeBron. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Over to the wing. Conley against Schroeder. Steps back and fires. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Reeves. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
That's good from Schroeder.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Schroeder hits them both. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swag.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
We've got a moment now to see the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top shooters in the league. Rudy Gobert, third.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And Edwards drops them both. Schroeder with the ball. 8 points for him. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Inside. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
It's Schroeder with the drive.
Blocking foul on.
And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Rudy Gobert.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Schroeder hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. He kicks it to Conley. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Here's Bamba. Minnesota with the rebound. Stolen by Bamba. In the corner, it's James. Reeves gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Outside Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Conley against Schroeder. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota now the other way. And here is Conley. 14 points for him. Pass to Towns. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Here's LeBron. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now here's Conley. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Vanderbilt. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Anderson's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Russell. He trains the quick shot. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, tremendous job on the pull-up jumper, right? D'Angelo Russell taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
Here's Noel, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Russell. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
The pass to Noel. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Here's Noel. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Beasley. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
Noel passes to Anderson. From deep, Prince. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries it from 19. Again, Los Angeles. Here is Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Basket good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Prince misses. LA's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And he makes that one. Reeves has got 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Timberwolves shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. They set the pick. Here's Prince. Plays it up and banks it in. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Here's Beasley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Rivers, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. For Minnesota, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
A free throw drops for Rivers. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Wasted no time on that one. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Rivers gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Rivers has got 7 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And that one, good.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Timberwolves shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Noel. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Noel's got his second basket of the game. Here's Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Yeah, the 3-level scoring ability of Malik Beasley. If you find his way to the mid-range, he's going to take those shots.
Here's Anderson. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
LA's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Down low, the kick out to Anderson from the arc. Not going to go that time. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And let's take a moment to shift gears and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, against this team, they have an advantage. But it's not a sure thing. They're going to have to play their hearts out.
Kenny, can you smell that?
What's that?
I'm smelling an upset.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Your first Avenue point guard, make some noise.
Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Lakers, 2 spots down.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Russell. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it. But I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league. And we know he is lethal from deep.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
If you're wondering who's been the best among the men in the middle, look no further. Here are the leaders in rebounding for the second half of the season. Anthony Davis 3rd, 4th, Rudy Gobert.
You can take a look at either one of these guys and see just how exceptionally aggressive they've been in the paint. And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Now, McDaniels. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And Gobert kicks to Conley. And another three for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Outside Conley. Passes to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hamba's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's James. The good-looking shot from the wing. LeBron's got 20.
LeBron James continues to dominate the action as a scorer, understanding my team needs productivity. I'm going to deliver.
Here's McDaniels, and the layup is good.
Nice little run here.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's James. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. To the inside. And finished up by McDaniel.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Lakers leading by 14. Shot on the wing. And that one's good. James. 22 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Let's go, fans. Here comes the T-shirt.
Looking now at the numbers for Dennis Schroeder, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Fires from the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Schroeder's got 14. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 15. The pass to Towns. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one drops for him. He's got 15.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And that one's good. Towns.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Lakers leading by 16. Schroeder outside over Edwards. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Russell. 16 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
To the middle, here's Edwards. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
The drive by Russell. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Now here's Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 9. Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Conley finds Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Edwards inside. Started by Schroeder. Basket counts. Lakers leading by 14. Here's LeBron. He slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here is Conley. He's got 20. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
The free throw drops for Towns. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson up top. Beasley with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sport.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Beasley. James trying to free himself up. No good from Beasley.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And Beasley, here we go. That one goes in. Beasley's got 10 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
13 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Pulls up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here is Edwards. 23 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 25 points.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
The 3, Beasley. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. He's got 25. Passes it to Reed. And they recover it. And here is Conley. That shot off. Good D by LeBron. A baseline J. Jump shot is good. Hachimura's got 12 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Let us know you want one. Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now Conley. 20 points for him. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And stolen by LeBron. And Davis now top of the key. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And the pass to Reed. And that one is hammered home.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Stolen by Anderson.
2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 25. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. 1:25 left in the third. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Buries it from three-point range. Hachimura's got 15 points.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
There's a good screen. Here's Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. James, the pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Anderson against Hachimura. Beasley with the steal. Schroeder, right side. The wing jumper off target. Timberwolves trail by 21. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. That shot missing. LA's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And LeBron James gets it to go.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Fires the three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 6th rebound on the night. Feeds to Davis. It's stolen by Edwards. 1 second left. No good there. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anderson. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Anderson. Outside, Towns. From outside the arc, they get the rebound. A nice shot by Anderson.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Baseline try. Connects. The jumper drops. Conley's got 22.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Russell.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Deep 2 from Russell. Here's Davis. And that one drops. Davis has got 44.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Out to the wing. And Towns throws it down.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl-Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well. Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside, Towns. For the 3. Another miss by Towns. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Edwards. No good with the triple. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Kept alive. Fades away. And the rejection by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And they double up Davis. Deep 2 from Russell. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. That's now 22 points for D'Angelo Russell. Outside, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Some changes for the Lakers. Gabriel's checked in, and it's Brown in for Malik Beasley. Low block shot, and Davis sends it back. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Davis throws it down.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Here's Noel. Passes it to Towns. Down low. And Moore kicks to Rivers. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Russell passes to Reed. Fires for 3. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
It's Rivers on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Davis. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Noel. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern. And I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
There's the feed to Towns. Rebound the Lakers. And the Lakers call time here.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks. Your Timberwolves defense team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Russell missing for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Here's Noel. Outside, Towns. Pocket 6. Unloads from 9. The shot's good. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
There's the pass to Moore. Here's Noel. He's covered by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Lakers. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
tries a three off the inbound. Shot's good by Noel.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on.
It's Brown with the drive. They can't stop the run with that one. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Driving the lane. Pass to Noel. Here's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 25 points.
And how about that payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Prince, that's for two. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Now, it's not just Taurean Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
Good on the shot.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
More in the corner. A three ball. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Russell. And the Lakers tack on two more.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Noel. Towns. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. From 10 feet out, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
And again, the Lakers no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Gobert, and that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's Russell with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got 32 points.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
This guy has got such a good feel in the mid-range game. Mo Bamba's size, almost impossible to block that shot.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to McDaniel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And he makes both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
LeBron passes to Reeves. And shot on the way. James controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just relentless pursuit of the offensive window by LeBron James. Is there a way he doesn't impact the game?
Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's to Gobert. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Here's Reeves. And rebounded by McDaniels.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
To the left side wing. Gobert with a screen on Hachimura. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Knocks it loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 22. Leaner from distance, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Spins. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for Towns. And it's Noel in for Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Reed misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 22. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Time to get hype, fans. It's the First Avenue Breakers.
Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Here's LeBron. Minnesota with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. Shot by McDaniels, no good. To the paint. Here's Bamba. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Reed misses. Beasley outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
This is Beasley's game, right? Solid at pulling up on a dime and delivering the made shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.